Don't worry about Kuwagata. They're scrambling.
来ないんじゃないの？だって来たってどうにもならないじゃん。今さら誰もクワガタの仲間になんかならないって少し考えればわかるじゃない。
That's blind faith. That'll get you killed.
そうならいいんです。ただユカが彼らのところにいるのが気になります。
え、そうなの
When Kawazi-san opens her eyes wide with surprise, a scream comes from outside the school gate. The people who escaped outside come running back in fear. I also see wounded people with blood staining their clothes. They seem shaped differently. It seems the Vigilante Corps was waiting for us outside and attacked the people with projectile weapons without warning.
戻ってください。体育館の中まで戻るんです。
Yeah, there should have been more than one way out of the school grounds. Because if there wasn't, oh, that's just breaking close to school codes. Hana-san is yelling and giving orders, but the confusion is out of control and people are frozen by the school gate. Then, with a momentous roar, over 10 people with metallic spears come running this way from the school building. Kuwagata-san screams as he leads them. Yeah, they could have just kept the same music and it would have been just as effective, but yeah. I'm kind of questioning some of the choices here, audio-wise, from these guys, because it's like, you want to get me pumped, but I don't know. The enemies by the school gate are coming at us as well. We're attacked from both sides. The enemies stay true to their words and attack anyone in range, including women and kids, especially the kids! Screams are raised everywhere, and blood flies everywhere. Taken when Honda-san tried to interfere, but everybody's too confused. People are in a panic, and everyone moves around aimlessly. Kuwagata-san screams furiously from within the darkness. The Vigilante Corps slips into the crowd and slaughters everyone around them, like parasites who devour the organs of their host. The only light comes from the flashlights a few people are holding, and those lights frantically move in the midst of falling snow. Not showing me what's going on. I can't even tell what's happening. Where? The terrifying screams are shaking the air. I see dark figures moving about, but I can't tell friend from foe. I need light! I want to fill your dark soul with light! I abandoned the place and returned to the gym. I push the light switch, but the lights don't turn on. The power generator is turned off. Kuwagata-san must have turned it off ahead of time. Someone enters the gym after me. He's breathing hard. The person attacks me as I speak. He raised the object in his hand. I jump back quickly and the object sticks into the gym floor. It's a spear of the Vigilante Corps. The person quickly pulls the spear out of the ground. I force my legs to move and run away. Loud footsteps and fear pursue me, pressuring my heart more than the fatigue of running. Is this what they call the intent to kill? Oh my god. Dude, are you... Don't say it, man. Don't say it. It's like, this guy is clueless. God. I have the billhook in my hand. I don't want to stop and fight against the spear, but still I can't let him easily kill me. Well, you did before at the shrine. It seems like I slightly run faster than him. I try to put some distance between us, run up to the stage at the front of the gym, and run into the room in the side. I kick the wheel table at the guy as he comes into the room. It hits him right in the stomach and he falters. I swing the billhook at his neck. I swing lightly because my right hand has no grip. I assumed it wouldn't be powerful enough, but the blade must have cut into the artery in his neck. Blood showers out of his neck as he silently falls. Good hit! He doesn't move an inch. He's dead. The fact invades my mind like seeping mud. I find something strange about the corpse, so I check its face. I assume it was a member of the Vigilating Corps, but I was wrong. It's a familiar boy. I saw him trembling in the gym earlier. I recall that he often used to play with Kawazi-san. But his eyes are not empty and his mouth is wide open. He's not breathing anymore. Well, he attacked you first. So, yeah, that's just self-defense. Damn it. I feel incredibly dizzy once I stand up. Sparks fly in front of my eyes. Even though my arm is tightly tied up, blood is seeping out of my clothes, making it cold and heavy. I ask him for forgiveness since I won't live long either. But I guess I'm asking for too much. Anyway, I need to survive. Grab the spear the boy was holding and tape it up many times to my hand. I tried thrusting at the wall and find out that the tape makes up for my weak grip strength. We have an acceptable weapon now. Thank you, boy. Many people run into the gym one after another. I don't want to make the same mistake again, so I call to them from a distance and tell them that I'm not the enemy. They're all unusually frightened and excited. One person painfully cries that his daughter was killed in front of him, so he stabbed the person he thought was the enemy, but then realized that it was someone else. They're killing each other out of fear and panic because there's no light. I tell them that they need to illuminate this place. But then the electricity is dead here. Flashlights and bonfires won't be bright enough. It would be great if we had lighting equipment like the ones at the stadiums, but there's nothing like that here. I try to come up with an idea, but I can't immediately come up with one. All the while I hear roars and screams from outside the gym, broadcasting the disastrous scene out there. Wow, that's a nice sound. One person suddenly starts to pour kerosene for the stoves into the bags around him. I like that guy's thinking. He doesn't get that his clothes are getting wet too as he screams and pours the kerosene around him. It's obvious that to anyone that he's gone crazy. It'll only cause more panic if a fire started here. But at least you get to see. I'm more troubled than surprised. We try to calm him down, but it has no effect, and the smell of kerosene starts to fill the gym.
危ない。外に出ましょう。
I urge everyone since the man starts looking for a lighter. Uh-oh. Reused effect! I've seen this panel before! I think this group's running out of money. He lights the fire as we exit the gym. There's a sound similar to that of a lamp turning on, and the kerosene catches fire instantly. Fire spreads to the bags and starts to sparkle. The gym is instantly filled with large flames. The man's black figure wavers in the intense fire. Orange color fills my vision, and my face burns by watching it. I look away and turn around. The figure is right in front of me. The silhouette has something raised above his head, about to bring it down on me. I roll away to dodge it. The object smashes against the ground and breaks the ground. The man is holding a concrete block. He picks up the block again and glares at me with eyes filled with rage. He's not a member of the Vigilante Corps. He reaches the concrete block and staggers when he does and creates an opening. He's gone cray-cray! What the hell is that? It's like, you picked the right choice. I take aim at the center of his chest and as I thrust out with my right hand, the spear pierces through a vital spot. He crumples and dies with a scream. I try to get my breath back as I stare down at the corpse when a sharp pain runs to my shoulder. I turn around and see a woman holding the same kind of spear I'm holding, piercing my shoulder. And her boob's out. So, okay. Nozomi? She's the girl in the administrative department. I think her name is Kaneko. And she used to always keep the accounts by herself. The accountant. She's a well-organized person, and she's not the kind of girl that would be elected as the class president. clothes are torn apart and her bare breasts are dirty with blood. She's breathing violently as she thrusts the spear at me like a furious beast. It's kind of a cool pose though. Take her out. I thrust my spear into her stomach. She's coughing up blood, but she doesn't stop. She staggers onto me and tries to wrap her hands around my neck. I try to push her away, but my left hand is gone. My right hand is taped up to my weapon, which is fixed to her stomach right now. I can't do anything. Fortunately, her hands are shaking and cannot find my neck. We both go down to the ground and she wraps her arms around me and bites my neck. She's on top of me, cowgirl style, and her blood rains down to me. It's warm and her body's warmth flows to mine. Oh yeah. Battle sex. Her teeth dig into my flesh. She's really trying to bite my flesh off. I twist my spear in her stomach and she screams in pain and joy. She lets go of my neck, so I kick her away and I get up as I pull the spear out of her. I raise the spear and pierce her chest, and she lies on the ground. She stops moving after I stab her 3 times. And boom goes the dynamite. My shoulder is bleeding badly and it's numb with pain. I get dizzy and I can't even walk straight. Oh my god. I shake my head when someone else appears before me. I can't really see the person with my blurry vision. Is it an enemy or an ally? Is the person trying to attack me or not? I can't tell. The person's just standing there. I assume that the person is my enemy and frantically thrust my spear at the figure. I feel it stabbing the person, but it's shallow. Put my hips in the hilt of the spear and push forward with my body. Parts get close and I see the person's face. Please be cool, Agata. She's not a member of the Vigilanting Corps. She whispers even before I say anything and drops the knife she's holding to the ground.
痛いよ。
It better not be Kawase. If it is, that'd be some shit. That'd be super fucked up. She groans, coughs up blood, and collapses down.
死にたくない。死にたくないよ。
She murmurs as she falls into the snow. The blood from her stomach seeps into the snow, quickly dyeing the snow dark red. The dizziness hits me again. I'll be killed without a fight if someone attacks me right now. I run through the darkness, but I trip over something. It seems I stepped on a corpse. I take deep breaths there, and my vision finally returns. I relax a bit and collect myself enough to be able to look around. Seems like a painting. This is the scene of a massacre. In front of the burning gym, people are moving about and killing each other without paying any heed to the fire. They mistake I'm a corpse since I'm sitting on the ground and nobody even looks at me. Nobody knows who's on which side anymore. They fight anyone who attacks them, and they attack from behind like beasts when they see someone running away. Blood pours out every time they crash against each other. There's no ally or enemy, man or woman, old or young, family or live years. They have to kill everything that moves. Everyone is frantically killing each other as if every one of them has been possessed by an evil spirit. Corpses surround the people alive by their feet, being trampled upon. A dog is barking like crazy in the distance. Did the dog go mad too? You see, this is why I say this is why I want to avoid big groups, because of this shit right now. You see, if he would have avoided big groups, cool guy would have got a big ass eagle and he would have killed everybody. The fire's uncertain glimmer melts the outlines of his prisoners in hell into the darkness, making us lose shape. It needlessly enhances our ferocious movements dramatically. The mob of people creates one huge wavering shadow in the snow. It's like watching a group dance in a well-done musical. I'm bedazzled, and I feel euphoria as if I've been lured into a dream. It's so beautiful. Maybe the utmost nausea is eroding into my consciousness. Or could this be my true nature? I know it's dangerous, but I stand up. Dumbass. Try to calmly differentiate the people in the crowd. Under ordinary circumstances, they should mostly be people I know. Each person is an individual who has an independent personality and history. They shouldn't be melded together in a group like this. I keep trying to convince myself, or I'll go crazy in this world where individual life has no value. I have to be myself. I'm still alive. Got Hoshino! She's a badass! Hoshino's like a straight up badass though. And Teiko. When I strain my eyes, I first see Teiko and her followers. Their white garments stand out in the darkness and amongst the crowd of dark figures. Teiko's clothes are covered in blood and she looks heroic. She's standing with Hoshino-san and is screaming desperately. Is she trying to stop the fight or is she cheering on the fight? I can't distinguish her words. She has become the true leader that they deserved. She is cheering them on. She's a leader now. She's finally playing the game. Well, she's finally become the main player in the Game of Thrones. And now it's her time to shine. And Hoshino-san is her commanding captain. Why can't I hear them? Have my ears gone mad? But my vision is clearer than usual. Teiko is standing there as if she's intently opposing something. Her expression is filled with willpower and something sublime. But Teiko's figure quickly disappears into the black silhouettes. Oh yes. Where could Kawase-san be? There's no way I can figure her small figure in this commotion. I know it's useless, but my eyes are still searching for her. Oh, she's going to town with Tanemura's sword. In her place, I see someone running away from the battlefield. He seems calm even in this situation ruled by madness and delusion. He's standing out as if he's the only one who's awake in this world of dreams. I strain my eyes to try to figure out who it could be. He has his face wrapped in cloth, so it must be Kawagata-san. He's walking to the school building. It doesn't look like he's running away because he's filled with confidence as if he knows where he has to go. I recall that Yuka's in the school building. I'll follow after Kawagata-san. Let's end this bastard once and for all. A whisper stops me on the way. It's Kawase-san. She's cowering in the darkness. She's holding the hands of two kids, distraught. No, this has to be done. That bastard has to end here, now, tonight. If not, he'll rain death upon all the land. This has to happen. For Tanemura's sake. For everyone's sake. He has to die!
川瀬さんは間違ってないです。
Kawase-san looks like she's about to cry. She's like, kill that bastard for me. He throws Tanemura with a sword. Oh yeah, but he can't catch it though. So that'd be a waste.
母さん。
Here, I found this for you. Throws her the sword. Protect them with this. I reach out to her. She shakes her head and brushes away the tears on her face. She says this firmly.
僕はユカを助けてきます。
I pull my hand back and Kawase-san nods like a child.
私この学校から逃げたらあの教会で待ってるから司もユカッチを連れてくるんだよ。
しかし教会は
私は大丈夫。あそこからまた始めたいんだ。
わかりました。
I turn my back to Kawase-san and follow after Kawagata-san. So anime! You know, I'm surprised this music's still going. I managed to safely get away from the danger zone. So I head to the school building to search for Yuka-san. My cloths are wet and heavy from the blood of my enemies. My hands are covered in blood as well, and it's sticky when I move my fingers. I turn around and see the gym burning furiously. It looks like a lump of metal, but the gym is actually flammable. Can't believe it. Am I dreaming? They're still fighting in front of the extravagant lighting. They're killing each other like mad, even though there are only a few Vigilante Corps members there. And even though I'm not giving out any orders, they're treating me like I was a killer and a war fanatic. But how terrible of them. They're the same too. They're voluntarily killing each other right now. You should admit that it's natural for them to hurt each other. If it's a natural thing, they shouldn't be concerned about it. There's nothing good or bad about eating, right? That's what it means to be natural. Like how there are good people who eat, there can also be people who kill a lot of people. See, I really love people, but nobody understands my love, and everybody betrayed me. Fine, it can let nature take its course and they can all die. The idea of an ideal world has finally been crushed. Whose ideal, you say? My ideal. An ideal, rational, logical world where water rules over everything. Why did the people reject me? I don't understand. I'm sure they can't explain their principle of behavior either. They criticize me, but I've never heard a convincing opinion from them. They only complain like kids all the time. They're not speaking out of their own wills. Would you call it instinct? I think they're forced to say it because of some unknown force. Anyway, I lost against an unidentified delusion. I didn't lose against those people. I'm not disappointed because I expected this. They're puppets of their genes and instincts. Such stupid people can go ahead and kill each other until the very last one dies. If they turn into pieces of flesh in nature and nurture the earth, I'm sure the flowers would be delighted. No matter how hard they try, they're going to return to earth in vain without leaving a trace of their humanity behind. Countries can fall, but mountains and rivers stay. I think that's too sad, and that's why I wanted to change the rules. Don't you think that's the meaning of life? Don't you think so? Well, I don't care anymore. I won't say anything. You guys can do whatever you want. If you people survive, you can do as you wish. If you guys want to pretend to be friends, go ahead. If you all like such cozy peace, go ahead and make peace. If you can. Love and peace. Love saves the world. You should go ahead and do it if you can. It's easy, right? It's nothing difficult. You just need to throw away your weapons and hug each other. You guys can do it. You guys can do it, right? You people can't do such a simple thing unless you have someone else teach you how. Everyone is so stupid. That's all of you people really do want to get along. I don't care. But I regret the fact that I couldn't revive the anachronistic punishments of burning people at the stake. Enjoyment aside, I think it's a sublime act to offer a fellow beings death for good or evil. I'm sure it'll smell good if I burn a person. Beasts like cows and pigs smell good when you burn them, so I'm sure people will smell much better given that we're more noble. Or do humans stink? Does it smell so bad that it'll wrinkle your nose? Oh, that's thinking wrong. I believe in the fantasy that people will smell good. See, I'm a romanticist after all. We're going to judge ourselves to get closer to God. But unfortunately, it's all going to end. Everything has ended. Everything has been destroyed. And I don't know why, but I keep thinking about Yuka-san. No, I don't have any attachment or affection anymore. I just want to kill that woman myself. I think this is my responsibility as the loser. It's an important initiation. Or is this called attachment too? Well, I don't care if it is. I've loved her for many years. Shit, I said I loved her. Oh well. So I don't care anymore about my attachments. It's not like I'm asking for something as scary as marrying me and staying with me forever. I think it's reasonable since it's better to die than to marry me. So it's a much nicer thing to kill her, right? Who am I explaining all this to? Myself? That's just like me, to tremble in fear and give excuses to whatever I do or not take a side. I really am a piece of shit! So I guess I'm myself even in this situation. I'm a chicken, so are my feet trembling in fear of killing the girl I admire? No. I'm walking in a steady rhythm. It seems I'm not trembling. But the school building sure is quiet. Can it be this quiet when everybody is fighting outside? Huh? There should be doctors and patients here, but are they all waiting for it to end? Playing things safe is the smartest idea is smart in this world. I should have realized it earlier, now that I think about it. After all, everything I did went for naught. I open the door to the classroom and see Yuka-san, who is tied to a chair with her hands tied behind her back. She doesn't even look at me. Her expressionless white face looks like a wax doll. She's silently looking down with her empty eyes.
こんばんは、佐々木由香さん。体育館が感動的に燃えている。みんなは危機として殺戮を楽しんでる。だけどずるいよ。僕はみんなほどは楽しめなくて仲間外れになっちゃった。面白くないんだ。でも由香さんとなら楽しめるかもしれないって思う。だからここへ来たんだ。ねえ、そこの素敵なお嬢さん。今からここで僕と二人で新世紀のエキサイティングな遊戯に興じてみませんか?
Yuka-san glances up at me, but her eyes are still empty and black. Like a knothole.
どうやらもうここはダメらしい。何もかももうダメらしい。みんなはここで生き絶える。人間は誰一人勝利することなく全員敗北して滅亡する。そして世界中の廃墟は哀れな営みの残骸はそのままかわいそうな人類の墓標になるんだ。素晴らしい。僕たちも最後のダンスナンバーで踊り狂おうじゃないか。さあゆかさん、ロープをほどいてあげよう。だからケースを変えて逃げるんだ。抵抗してもいい。僕はそれを追い詰めて見事殺してあげよう。
I thrust my spear at all the knots and cut the rope off. The rope falls to the ground and she's free from the chair, but she doesn't move.
どうして逃げないんだ。なぜ黙って座っているんだ。そんなに僕の言うことを聞きたくないの。
クワガタさん。
Yuka-san stares at my eyes. There's slight life in her eyes now.
何？
天子さんは、天子司さんはまだ無事なんですか？
天子司？あなたはそればっかりだ。やめてもらおう。ここには僕とあなたしかいないんだ。司君の話はしていないんだ。あなたは僕に殺されるって怯えていればいいんだ。僕のことだけを考えていればいいんだ。それが礼儀作法ってもんだ。
I smack my spear against the wall, but I don't feel any better, so I sweep it across the table. The spare lantern and cup on the table fall and break, but Yuka-san doesn't even blink. She shows no fear, only gloom. Why is she making that face? Could it be pity? Is she pitying me? That's cruel. Your composure is making me a fool. If you feel even the slightest sympathy for me, please be scared. You just need to fear me. Don't care even if you're just acting like before. Respond to my desperateness with serious fear, and only then will I be able to escape my fate as a pitiful clown. That'll complete the whole picture. It'll be beautiful, but you don't do it! It's always like this. Everyone's cool and collected. They leave me who's gone mad and make me the fool. You are all calmly talking about the economy while I'm getting angry by myself. Don't you feel pity for me?